Howdy everyone, this is my Module 10 reflection. Alright, question number 1. What experiences have I had with interactive technologies as a student or teacher? Well, before college I used a smartboard once, in 3rd grade. It's been a while, and even then we didn't really use it much. It was more for the teacher. Like, the students themselves didn't use it much. But since I have come to college here, I've used it multiple times. In fact, this semester especially, I've done multiple lessons for one of my classes on a smartboard. So I've had a little bit practice with, like writing on there and all, and erasing and stuff like that. And it's been really helpful to be able to do that. And I think that they're really useful, and I hope I have one in the future. Okay. Question number 2. Which rendition of the interactive whiteboard remote would I choose and why? Alright. I actually preferred the interactive whiteboard pad more. Like the thing that you held and wrote on. I just felt like that'd be more helpful because then you can walk around the class and you don't feel like you're just up there teaching them. Like you're just up there talking to them. You can interact with the class. You can walk through the class. And you can write stuff no matter where you are in the class. And I feel like that'd be more helpful. And that way, as a math teacher, I'd be writing on the board a lot. And I feel like this is a lot better because then I'm not turning my back to the students. I'm not making them feel out of place. I'm opening up my body to them and letting them know that I am listening to them. If they have any questions, they don't need to talk to my back. They should be talking to me. And I just feel like a whiteboard pad would be so much more helpful. And the one that I chose came with Workspace was the software. So I guess I didn't really have much of a choice there. But I mean, I liked it. Like I checked it out a little bit and just saw what it looked like. And I think I would like that. This is my personal opinion. So I understand if someone doesn't agree with that. But personally, I think the whiteboard pad would be a whole lot more helpful. And I'm surprised that they're not as common as the whiteboards. But, oh well. Okay. Question number 3. Right. What were my thoughts and what did I learn from reading the Scott, Fossil, Fark, and Peterson article? Yes, I definitely said those names correctly. Do you think I would have similar results if I used clickers in my future classroom? Well, I'm honestly surprised that it was 2nd graders that they chose to use them with. I feel like maybe that and also some older kids kind of get, more of how it would help different grades because I'm not going to be an elementary school teacher. Like, I'm going to be a high school teacher. I don't want to look at this experiment and not know if it'll help. Just not know if what they were doing is what I'm going to get. But it did give me a good idea of what clickers could be used for. I've never used one, so I'm not certain. And I like them. I like the idea of them because they're kind of an anonymous way to give feedback to the teacher. So like, I think I've used Socrative as the same thing before, where you could just fill in how you were feeling about what we just learned. And I feel like you could use the clicker for a similar thing. And that way the students, can tell the teacher, hey, we got this, we can move on. Or stop, I don't get this, we should go over it again. So the idea of them is really helpful. Also, they're just an anonymous tool to test knowledge on the class, And some kids are really shy and don't want to be a bother to the teacher. So even though they might need help, they might not say that they need help. And that really is a shame because as teachers, we're supposed to help them. But we can't do that if they don't feel comfortable asking. And this way is a more anonymous way. This is a way that they can ask us without them being in front of, like them being put on the spot. I just feel like that'd be helpful because, like me as a kid, that would have been really helpful. All right, this was my Module 10 reflection. Hope you liked it.